Imagine this. You're sitting at a cafe, sipping your favorite latte and pondering over your investments. Suddenly, a friend approaches you, eyes wide with curiosity, and asks, "Hey, how long will it take for your investment to double?" That's where the Rule of 72 swoops in like a financial superhero, saving the day. The Rule of 72 is like a financial cheat code, a quick and easy way to estimate the doubling time of your investment. It's based on the annual interest rate, which is like the engine that drives the growth of your money. Think of it as a nifty shortcut that lets you navigate the maze of financial projections with ease. No complex equations, no dizzying formulas, just a simple division that reveals the true growth potential of your investment. So here's the secret formula. Divide 72 by your investment's interest rate, and you'll get an approximate number of years it takes for your hard-earned cash to double. Now, I'll admit, the Rule of 72 isn't a special trick that guarantees precise results. We're using estimates here, not crystal clear predictions. But in a world where finance can often feel like deciphering ancient pictograms, an estimate that gets you pretty close to the truth is like finding a treasure map with a big X marking the spot. The Rule of 72 acts as your trusty compass, pointing you in the right direction. It sets your expectations so you know whether you'll be sipping pina coladas on a tropical island in a few years, or if you'll need to extend your working hours. So whether you're saving for a dream vacation, planning for retirement, or simply seeking to grow your wealth, the Rule of 72 is a great tool in your toolbox for doubling your money. It empowers you to make informed decisions, guiding you toward investments that align with your goals and time horizon. Let's dive into an example to make things clearer and bring the Rule of 72 to life. Imagine you have a shiny investment opportunity with an annual interest rate of 8%. You're intrigued and curious about how long it will take for your investment to double. We take the magic number 72 and divide it by the annual interest rate of 8%. Let's do the math together. 72 divided by 8 equals 9. So according to the Rule of 72, it would take approximately 9 years for your investment to double at an 8% interest rate. Isn't that fascinating? In just under a decade, your initial investment could grow twofold. Keep in mind that this calculation assumes the power of compound interest, where your earnings are reinvested and added to the principal. This compounding effect works like a financial snowball, gradually gathering momentum and accelerating your returns over time. How accurate is it? The biggest thing to keep in mind is that this is an estimate, not a surefire calculation. The other thing to know about the Rule of 72 is that it is most accurate for interest rates between 5 and 10%. In fact, the most accurate results are based on an 8% interest rate. So expect that the further you go from 8%, the less precise your results will be. Fixed interest. This rule also works best for fixed interest rates. In the real world, however, interest rates can be incredibly unpredictable, so the actual time it takes to double your money may vary. It's like trying to predict the weather. Sometimes you're spot on, and other times you find yourself dancing in the rain without an umbrella. However, the rule still serves as a valuable guideline, allowing you to compare different investment options and estimate their growth potential. It's like having a financial compass that points you in the right direction, even if the path isn't always straight. With the Rule of 72 at your fingertips, you can compare various investment opportunities and evaluate their growth potential. This would empower you to make informed decisions and set realistic expectations for your financial goals. Flexibility. The Rule of 72 is not only a tool for projections, it can also guide your decision-making when circumstances change. If your interest rate fluctuates or if you need to account for factors like inflation, the Rule of 72 comes to the rescue once again. By using its results, you can make informed choices on how to adapt your investment strategy over time, ensuring that you stay on track to achieve your financial aspirations. It can be your compass when it comes to weighing risk against reward. Let's imagine a scenario where you have a low-risk investment yielding a modest 2% interest. By utilizing the Rule of 72, you discover that it would take approximately 36 years for your money to double. On the other hand, a higher-risk investment with a tempting 10% interest rate doubles in just 7 years. For young adults starting their financial journey, higher-risk investments can be enticing and may make sense. They offer the potential for multiple doubling cycles, capitalizing on the opportunity for higher returns. However, as retirement draws near, a shift in strategy might be prudent. Consider transitioning to lower-risk accounts as you approach your retirement target. At this stage, preserving your investments and focusing on stability might outweigh the need for rapid doubling. Imagine the satisfaction of seeing your investments grow exponentially, doubling your initial capital in a matter of years. It's an exhilarating experience that can open doors to financial freedom and the realization of your dreams. When you invest wisely, you'll be able to unlock the magic of compounding interest and witness your money multiplying. How to best use the Rule of 72. We all strive to make smart investment decisions that will benefit us and our families in the long run. Whether it's putting away a portion of our income each month or aiming for specific financial goals, having a projection of how long it may take to reach those targets can be invaluable. Say you have $100,000 invested today, and you're eyeing that dreamy retirement destination, which is just 22 years away. With an average rate of return of 10%, you're curious about how your investment will grow over time. The Rule of 72 enters the scene with its simplicity and efficiency. By dividing 72 by your interest rate of 10%, your money will double every 7 years, or approximately 3 times. The journey begins as your $100,000 transforms into $200,000, then blossoms into $400,000, and finally thrives as it reaches the grand sum of $800,000. It's like watching your investment grow from a tiny seedling to a mighty oak tree, providing shade and security for your future. The other side. Just as compound interest can be a powerful ally when you're investing, it can swiftly become a formidable adversary when you find yourself trapped in the clutches of debt. Let's imagine you have credit card debt with an annual interest rate that sends shivers down your spine, 20%. Here again, if we use the Rule of 72, we can see that the amount you owe will mercilessly double in a mere 3.5 years. Yeah, you heard that right, 3.5 years. It's a wake-up call that should send shivers down your spine and send off alarm bells in your financial conscience. The Rule of 72 sheds light on the dire consequences of carrying debt and acts as a motivating force to rid yourself of this burden as swiftly as possible. It exposes the urgency and hopefully ignites a fire within you that propels you to take decisive action. Remember, the Rule of 72 is your vision to faster growth. You can navigate the world of investments, seize incredible opportunities, and watch your wealth soar. But it can also open your eyes to how quickly debt can overwhelm you if you don't get a handle on it. Have you ever used the Rule of 72 to see how much your money could grow? Tell us in the comment section below. We'd love to hear about it. If you enjoyed this video, share it with a friend. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on new videos. See you in the next one.